Hello YouTube, my name is Nero. Today we have some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, playing some Demolition. The Call of Duty Days of Summer event is coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen, in just a couple of days. Where does the time go? This event was freaking fantastic. I had a ton of fun with it, and I'm happy to see that so many people agree with me, and so many people also enjoyed the event because it incentivizes Activision to host more events like this in the future, where we get special maps, special giveaways, special game modes, and so on and so forth. And in this video, I would like to talk about that special game mode, Demolition, a little bit further, because it's now gone from Modern Warfare Remastered, but I have a feeling it will be coming back within the relatively near future, and I have a feeling it's going to be a bit different next time around, but we will be discussing that later on here in the video. Before we get into that, I would like to cover some Call of Duty news and information to make sure everybody's up to speed with different events and different giveaways and stuff like that that are happening across various Call of Duty titles. So to start things off here, if you're a fan of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, sign in over the next couple of days because you'll be getting 500 free salvage. It started today on July 28th and will be ending on July 31st. You have until then to claim your free 500 salvage. You sign in, you click a button, you get your salvage, there you go. I know it's 500 and it's not really that much. It's not going to help you get everything you want, but it's going to help you a little bit, I suppose, and it's 500 salvage for clicking a button, which is not too bad in the grand scheme of things. Now, moving on over here to Black Ops 3, they have a new Call of Duty Endowment Pack available. So basically, for $3.99, you'll be getting this animated calling card as well as 3 rare supply drops. And as you guys know, I'm not typically somebody who encourages people to buy supply drops, but this is for the Call of Duty Endowment, which is a charity which helps veterans find work after coming home. So it's definitely a very good cause, and 100% of the proceeds of this go towards that charity. So it's a pretty good cause. I personally purchased it. I got my new calling card. I opened up my supply drops. Didn't get anything good, got some RK5 camos, but still, I'm happy that my money went to such a good cause. And as you guys know, in Modern Warfare Remastered, there's currently a vote going on to determine whether Slasher or Prop Hunt are going to become a permanent public playlist here in Modern Warfare Remastered. So yesterday, Prop Hunt took a pretty commanding lead, and today is no different. At the time of this video being recorded, Slasher has 2.4 thousand votes, and Prop Hunt has about 17,000. So I wonder which one of these is actually going to win. The quote-unquote voting is going to be ending on August 1st. That's when people have time to go ahead and retweet and determine which one of these game modes is going to be selected, although it's all but guaranteed Prop Hunt is going to be a permanent playlist here in Modern Warfare Remastered, which is going to be interesting because right now, with Prop Hunt coming back, about 35 to 40% of the entire player base is playing that game mode. I wonder if it's going to remain that popular for a very long time. Once it becomes available as a permanent playlist, is it eventually just going to dwindle down to being, 5 or 10% of the player base like most other game modes? We're going to have to see how that plays out. But ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much all the news I have for you guys here in this video. And now I would like to switch things up a little bit and discuss Demolition here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, because I really feel as though it's one of the best game modes in this game. Perhaps I've been wanting to play something different besides Domination and Kill Confirmed and stuff like that, but I had a ton of fun with Demolition, although there are some things that I personally would like to see change before they bring it back, and I would like to discuss that a little bit here in this video, because I feel as though what Raven Software is doing is, by adding Demolition randomly out of the blue, they were basically beta testing that game mode. They could see how the community played and how the maps were actually working out and make changes based off of the data and the feedback that they were actually getting. So I want to give some of that feedback. I do know that Raven Software does watch my videos on occasion, and Amos Hodge does follow me on Twitter now, so maybe there is a chance that some of this feedback may make their way to Raven Software, and I hope it does, because I feel as though these changes would, as a whole, make Demolition a much better game mode if they decide to allow it to return in a future Weekend Warfare event or something like that. Now, I would like to say I have no gripes or grievances whatsoever with the rules or anything like that, or the scoring. I think all of that was fantastic. My problem with the game mode is only on certain maps, and it's the spawn system and the bomb locations on those maps. So let's start things off here with Vacant. The B-bomb on Vacant is nigh impossible to take if you're playing on offense. We've done it a couple of times, like you can do it, but the other team has to be very, very bad, and typically one or two of them have to back out, and you have to have like a man advantage to be able to take this bomb site. The reason why it's so hard is because it's in this back room. There are only 2 entrances into this room, so literally the defending team is shooting fish in the barrel as you just funnel through this doorway into your death. And even if you do make your way through that doorway via some flashbangs or smoke grenades or something like that, you bust in there, you kill off 1 or 2 people, and you plant the bomb, the defending team spawns in this back room regardless of how many of your team are in that room as well. So they just basically overwhelm you with their numbers. They spawn within 20 feet of the bomb site, and once they do kill you as an attacker, you spawn outside of the office building, clear across the map, and they eventually just overwhelm you with their numbers and defuse the bomb. To fix this, I would move the bomb site from the back room a bit further up in the office building. Now, it may not be a perfect spot, but the idea in my head is just to put the B-bomb in the courtyard area where the bomb is located over time. I feel as though this, along with the A-bomb location, is just very good synergy. I mean, basically, if you're on the defending team, you're pretty close to both bombs at any given time. A is going to be a little bit more difficult to actually take as a result, but B is going to be a little bit easier to take as a result. And just owning that central, like, indoor area of the office building is going to give the defending team an advantage, but not as big of an advantage as they had when the bomb was in the back room. So that's the change I would personally make to Vacant. Next up, we have Bog here. I actually like the bomb locations on Bog. A is a bit odd in that no matter what you do, no matter what perks you are running, the attacking team will always make it to the A-bomb before the defending team, but you can simply kill them through the wall or simply flank around. It's really not that big of a deal. I do like the bomb locations on Bog because mainly, where else would you put the A-bomb? There's no other like great place for it. My big gripe with this map is the bomb location in overtime. It is completely unfair to the team that spawns on the, we'll call it the attacking side, the C side if you're playing in Domination. Whoever spawns on this side, and keep in mind Beach Bog and regular Bog have the exact same bomb locations, whoever spawns on this side is pretty much screwed because you have to go around the bus to even be able to plant or defuse the bomb, and once the bomb is planted, the team that has the other end of the map can just stand there on the hill and shoot fish in the barrel as you turn that corner towards the bomb. It is not a good location whatsoever. The best place to put it, in my opinion, would be to move it towards the center of the map, which gives the attacking side, we're going to call it, a better chance at controlling the central portion of the map and controlling the hill. If they do that, Bog is a much better map, at least in my opinion. Overtime is pretty much unwinnable if you spawn on the wrong side, which is not very good map design, at least in my opinion. And next up, we have Block. I don't even know what to say. What is with the spawn system on Block? Like, is this intentional? Is this a bug? Was this a glitch? So basically, if you didn't play Demolition on Block, the bomb locations, in my opinion, are fine. I don't mind them whatsoever, but the moment you die, you will 100% of the time spawn on the opposite end of the map. So if you're defending and you die, you will spawn over by the swimming pool, the attacker side. If you're on the attacking team and you die, you will spawn over by the A-bomb. It is ridiculous, the spawn system on this map. I would fix it, or if it can't be fixed, I would remove Block from Demolition because this is unacceptable. Like, I don't even understand how this even got past, like, testing. Like, why was this a thing? I have a feeling that Raven did this intentionally because maybe with their own internal testing, they concluded that maybe it was too difficult to attack on this map, and so as a result, they made the spawn system a little bit weird, but this is unacceptable, man. You can't have it so the defending team is spawning in the attacker's spawn, and the attackers are spawning in the defender's spawn. That completely just breaks the game mode. It doesn't really work out. But aside from that, I feel as though Demolition was a fantastic game mode. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I played it so much this week, every single night with subscribers. It was a lot of fun, and I do hope to see it return in Modern Warfare Remastered in the near future. Maybe give it a week or two, bring it back, make some changes to the bomb locations and to spawn systems, and see what people think. And if people basically give it the thumbs up, make it a permanent playlist because people really seem to enjoy Demolition, myself included. And then when you do decide to add this to the game, you can then start trying out different game modes, right? I've asked you guys in the comments and on Twitter, what other game modes would you like to see here in Modern Warfare Remastered? And here are some of them. Infected, One in the Chamber, Sharpshooter, Capture the Flag, War, Team Defender, Multi-Team. Wrap your head around that for a moment. Hope you're listening, Raven Software. Multi-Team, think about it. It would be fun. Drop Zone, Reinforce, Search and Rescue, Safeguard, Fracture, the list goes on and on. What's awesome about what they've done here with Weekend Warfare is if they do decide to put in the work, Raven Software can beta test these new game modes for a weekend. If it works out, it works out. It's awesome. If it doesn't work out, they can say, well, we tried. You know, we tried. We gave you guys a chance. It didn't work out. You can't blame us for trying. And I think people will understand that they're just trying new things. So it's a win-win for everybody. I hope that they continue to add new game modes into Weekend Warfare, and the super popular ones will eventually become permanent public playlists like we are seeing with Prop Hunt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys here in this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.